Mercedes from My 600-Pound Life. Let's now talk about her Where Are They Now episode, Season 8, Episode 6, and it premiered in 2023. This is technically going into the second year of her journey, so she's been on the journey for a whole year, so this is month 2 after the first year, 14 months. She's been in the hospital for 2.5 months on a controlled diet. Her health and everything, Dr. Now says, is doing much better. When they first checked her in, she was 698 pounds. She is now 536 pounds, which is a recent weight loss of 162 pounds, 237 in total. He wants to do an endoscopy just to make sure everything is going okay. Does that, doesn't really see anything to be alarmed of. A couple of hiatal hernias, but they'll address that during surgery. So he sends her home and he says, I will do weight loss surgery as long as all your tests still look good. And I need you to lose weight. Just lose any weight over the next month and I will approve you for weight loss surgery. So she is discharged from the hospital and she goes back to the apartment in Houston. It is month 3. We don't know what happened, but her cousin that was living there, cousin and the cousin's girlfriend, they were paying for the apartment, everything like that. They just moved out, took off, went back to Ohio. Not only is she really hurt by them just abandoning her, but also she cannot afford this apartment on her own. And because she lives in the salad-free zone, they order some nachos and some burgers, and they are just worried about what is going to happen with them. So she comes back to see Dr. Now. She is 613 pounds. She has gained 85 pounds in about a month since she was in the hospital, which is a total weight loss of 160 pounds. She lets Dr. Now everything that's going on, that she's going to get evicted. She doesn't know what to do about her kids. And so Dr. Now is like, I will help you out. We will figure things out, but you got to think of your kids first. They end up moving out of the apartment into a hotel. And then a few days later, she sends her kids home on a plane to live with her family back in Ohio while she gets her situation figured out. It is month 5. She's 619 pounds, a recent weight gain of 6 pounds, 154-pound loss total. She says she's really not happy with herself. She says she let herself down. She let her kids down. And Dr. Now says, I need you to go back to the therapist. We need to get all of this anxiety figured out because every time she's gone to Dr. Now and it hasn't gone well, she has cried. And Dr. Now is not comfortable with feelings, but she still has a lot to work out and she shouldn't be having this severe of a reaction. And so he says, go back to the therapist and lose 30 pounds the next month. This is around when March 2020 happens, and we all know what happened in March 2020. So the whole filming, production, everything shut down for a year, and then a little thing pops on the screen that says basically Mercedes never responded, they could not get a hold of her, and they have no idea what's going on with her. Go to my next video that's already posted, and I'll let you know what I found out about her since she's been on the show.